Amina and the ghost lover.
Hastily,
Part 2.
she returned home, clutching the letter tightly. The incident left her shaken. Was someone following her? Could it be the admirer, watching from the shadows? Or perhaps someone else entirely? Amina couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. She decided to confront her admirer in her next letter, asking them to reveal their identity. "If you truly care for me," she wrote, "show me who you are." Days passed without a reply, and Amina's anxiety grew. Her thoughts spiraled into dark places. What if this was all a cruel joke? What if her admirer wasn't who they claimed to be? The letters, once a source of joy, now filled her with unease. She began to question everything: her admirer's motives, their sincerity, and her own willingness to trust someone she had never met. Finally, a reply came, but it was not what Amina expected. The letter was short, almost cryptic. "Meet me at the well, under the full moon. I will reveal myself to you." Amina's heart raced as she read the words. The full moon was only 2 nights away. She debated whether to go, torn between curiosity and fear. When the night arrived, Amina sneaked out of her home, her steps light and careful. The moon cast an eerie glow over the village, and the abandoned well loomed ahead like a ghostly sentinel. As she approached, her breath caught in her throat. A figure stood by the well, cloaked in shadows. "Amina," the voice called softly. It was familiar, yet she couldn't place it. Trembling, she stepped closer, her heart pounding in her chest. The figure stepped into the moonlight, and Amina gasped. Standing before her was someone she least expected. The figure in the moonlight was Musa, the shy boy from her class. Amina's initial shock quickly turned to confusion. Musa had always been quiet, almost invisible in the crowd of students. Could he really be the eloquent writer of the letters that had touched her heart so deeply? Musa's voice trembled as he spoke. "Amina, I didn't mean to frighten you. I couldn't keep hiding anymore. The letters, they were from me." He looked down, unable to meet her eyes. Amina's emotions churned. Relief, disbelief, and a hint of disappointment mingled within her. She had built an image of her secret admirer in her mind, someone bold, larger than life. Yet here stood Musa, with his unassuming demeanor and hesitant smile. "Why did you write to me?" she asked, her voice steady despite the turmoil inside. Musa took a deep breath. "Because I see you, Amina. I see your dreams, your struggles. I know what it's like to feel trapped here. I wanted you to know you're not alone." His honesty was disarming, and Amina found herself softening, despite her confusion. After their meeting, Amina and Musa's relationship took on a new dimension. They began speaking openly, sharing thoughts and hopes they hadn't dared voice before. Musa revealed his own dreams of becoming a writer, of telling stories that could inspire change. Amina, though hesitant at first, began to see Musa in a new light. His quiet nature belied a depth of thought and a sensitivity that resonated with her. Yet, she couldn't ignore the nagging feeling that something about their connection still felt incomplete. She missed the anonymity of the letters, the mystique that had drawn her in. Life in the village continued, but Amina now found solace not just in the letters, but in Musa's companionship. They often met at the well, away from prying eyes, to talk about their shared dreams of escaping Tudu. But even as their friendship grew, Amina couldn't shake the feeling that her story was far